I didn't think anything was wrong the first time it happened. I just remember waking up and feeling like something wasn't right, but not really understanding why right away, because everything looked normal. My room was the same, nothing out of place. But I couldn't move. And I don't mean like I was tired or slow to wake up. I mean, I was fully aware that I was awake. I could see everything clearly. But my body just wasn't responding at all, like it wasn't connected to me. I tried to move my hands first, then my arms, even just my fingers. And nothing happened, like there was this delay that never caught up. And at first I thought maybe I was still dreaming, like one of those half-asleep moments where things feel real but aren't. But it didn't feel like that. It felt too clear, too real. Then I noticed my breathing. It wasn't normal. It felt like something was pressing down on my chest. Not enough to stop me from breathing, but enough that every breath felt heavier than it should have been. Like I had to think about it, instead of it just happening. And that's when I got this feeling that I wasn't alone. Not like I saw something right away. Just that kind of feeling where you know someone is there without actually seeing them yet. Like the air in the room changes. I remember looking toward the edge of the bed, or at least trying to, because I couldn't really turn my head fully. Just my eyes. And there was something there. Not clear. Not fully shaped. Just darker than everything else in the room, like it didn't belong. That's when my heart started going, fast enough that I could hear it, like that heavy pounding where it feels louder than everything else. And I tried to call out, like I wanted to yell or make any kind of sound, but nothing came out. And the more I tried, the worse it felt. Like I was stuck in my own body. Then I felt the bed shift, just slightly at first, like someone had sat down near my legs. And then it moved, slowly, closer, until it was right next to me. And then it was on top of me. Not all at once, but like a weight settling in, pressing down on my chest and shoulders, making it harder to breathe. Harder to think. And I still couldn't move. Couldn't push it off. Couldn't even turn away. I never saw it completely. But I remember thinking it looked like an old woman. Or something shaped like one. Thin arms, long fingers. But not fully there. Like parts of it didn't stay still long enough to really focus on. And the part that stuck with me the most was how close it felt to my face. Like it was leaning in, not touching me, but close enough that I could feel it there. And then it just stopped. The weight lifted. I could move again, and I sat up immediately, like trying to catch my breath, looking around the room like I expected to still see something there. But everything was normal again. I thought it was just a one-time thing, but it happened again. Not the next night, but a few nights later, and then again after that. And every time, it felt a little more familiar, like it knew exactly when I was in that space between asleep and awake. One of the nights, I remember hearing something, not clearly, Not like actual words, but something close to my ear, like a whisper I couldn't fully understand. And that's when it stopped feeling like just sleep paralysis and started feeling like something was actually there. Eventually, I told someone about it, and they suggested I talk to someone who deals with that kind of thing, like spiritual stuff. I didn't really believe in any of that at the time, but I also didn't have another explanation. And when I explained what was happening, they said something that stuck with me. They said in some cultures, people believe that things like this aren't random, that sometimes it's an earthbound spirit, something that hasn't moved on, and it attaches itself to someone without them realizing it. And they said it doesn't always start in your home. It can follow you back from somewhere else, like being outside, traveling, staying somewhere unfamiliar, even something as simple as being out late. And when they said that, I couldn't stop thinking about where I'd been before all of this started. We did some kind of cleansing after that. I don't really know how to explain it exactly, but after that, it stopped. No more waking up like that. No more feeling that weight. I sleep fine now. Nothing like that has happened again. But every once in a while, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and just lie there for a second, completely still, not moving, not because I can't, but because I want to make sure I actually can. And I don't open my eyes right away anymore. I just wait a second first, because the worst part about it wasn't being unable to move. It was realizing something else could.